Have you noticed how ignorance is the loudest and how ignorant people are the loudest because they think they are right and they think they know it all? Um, a few comments have been left in my comment section. And, you know, this is expected. Opposition is expected. And this is nothing new for me. I've been going through opposition here on my channel from time to time for years now. Actually, first on my old channel that was taken down, and then here on my new channel since I started this new channel in 2023. So I'm used to opposition. I'm used to people coming at me, especially Muslims, but even non-Muslims. And I'm aware of the fact that when I speak the truth, it triggers people's, and especially Muslims, false religious programming. It triggers people, especially Muslims, and it triggers their false religious programming. And so what happens? They cannot help themselves but leave a nasty comment in my comment section. Of course, as I said, it's expected. I expect it. I expect opposition from people. Opposition is expected. With the kind of work I am doing and the fact that I'm speaking the truth, of course, I expect opposition from people, and I know that I trigger people's false religious programming. So, of course, they're going to react negatively towards me. So, the few comments that have been left, I'm not even going to bother addressing them because it's just the same old repetitive regurgitation of the same thing that these people are saying. So I'm not even going to bother addressing that. But there is one comment that I'm going to address right now. And, I'll read that comment out here. Right. This is what the comment says. It's from Hamza Ali Khan, and he's saying, that's the YouTube ID or YouTube account ID. And he's saying, please get help. The schizophrenia is insane. I see. Hamza Ali Khan. Now that obviously sounds like a Muslim man's name. So just another Muslim man coming at me, calling me schizophrenic. And you know what? This is not the first time I've heard that. This is not the first time I've heard people labeling me schizophrenic. But here the question arises, am I schizophrenic or are you ignorant? Am I schizophrenic or people like this are ignorant? Am I schizophrenic, or are people like this ignorant of my psychic abilities? And since this is a Muslim, we'll just take the example of Prophet Muhammad. Would Muslims dare to think that Prophet Muhammad was schizophrenic? Would they? I don't think so. But if Muslims were asked, hey, how do you think Prophet Muhammad was communicating with Allah and Archangel Gabriel, who is Farishta Jibrail for Muslims? So if, I asked Muslims, how do you think Prophet Muhammad was communicating with Allah and Archangel Gabriel? Or how do you think Prophet Muhammad was communicating with Archangel Gabriel or Farishta Jibrail? Because it was Archangel Gabriel or Farishta Jibrail who was revealing Allah's messages to Prophet Muhammad, right? So how do you think Prophet Muhammad was able to communicate with Archangel Gabriel or Farishta Jibrail? How? And I'm sure there will be silence. And maybe some Muslims, will say, oh, Prophet Muhammad was getting dreams, or he was getting dream communication. Yeah, sometimes. But not all the time. Or, dream communication was not the only way of communication that was happening with Prophet Muhammad. So, how was Prophet Muhammad getting his messages? You see, Muslims wouldn't know this. If you ask Muslims about this, as I said, there will be silence because they wouldn't know what to say because they don't know. They are ignorant. And so, would they dare to call Prophet Muhammad a schizophrenic? I don't think so. Would they dare to label Prophet Muhammad a schizophrenic? They don't even know how Prophet Muhammad was getting his messages. Because they don't know what clairvoyance is. They don't know what clairaudience is. They don't know what clairsentience is. They don't know what claircognizance is. They don't know about any of the clairs and psychic abilities. They don't know what mediumship is. They don't know any of it. And then they think that they know it all? Really? And then they have the audacity to label me schizophrenic when they are the ones who are ignorant of all of this that I'm just mentioning. Oh, but they think they are right and they know it all. And I'm schizophrenic. Really? When they have no idea about everything I've just said. They don't even know how their own prophet, Prophet Muhammad, was getting his messages from Archangel Gabriel or Farishta Jibrail. You see my point? And these ignorant people, and Muslims especially, have the audacity to call me schizophrenic when they are the ones who are ignorant of the spiritual and the non-physical and psychic abilities and everything that I've just mentioned, and how their own Prophet Muhammad, was getting his messages. The audacity. But, as I said in the beginning, ignorance speaks the loudest. I'm gonna leave this one here. Over and out.